Imagine walking through a jungle where the air feels heavy, and vines hang like curtains. Suddenly, through the green haze, stone walls emerge, sharp, perfect, and impossibly old. These aren't ruins collapsing into dust. These temples seem to have cheated time itself. While empires rose and fell, their towers still cut against the sky, almost mocking the centuries that tried to erase them. But how did they survive? And what secrets are hidden in their stones? Take the Kailasa temple in India. Carved top to bottom from a single mountain, the builders didn't add stone, they removed it. 17 million cubic feet of rock, chiseled away by hand, to leave behind a temple that looks like it was dropped onto earth fully formed. If modern engineers tried the same feat today, with machines and lasers, it could still take decades. So how did people over 1,000 years ago manage it? And here's where it gets stranger. Many ancient temples are aligned so precisely with the stars that they function as calendars. At Angkor Wat in Cambodia, during the spring equinox, the sun rises exactly over the central tower, as if the temple itself was designed to tell the heavens when to turn a page. Coincidence? Or knowledge we no longer possess? Every corner of these temples whispers defiance against time. While our steel skyscrapers rust and concrete crumbles, these ancient stones remain. Modern scientists say it's partly genius engineering, stone interlocking like puzzle pieces, designed to move with earthquakes rather than against them. No mortar. No nails. Just stone fitted so tightly you can't even slide a blade of grass between. But here's the part that unsettles archaeologists most. Some temples seem to record stories older than the civilizations that supposedly built them. In Mexico, beneath the Temple of the Feathered Serpent, explorers uncovered layers of tunnels filled with liquid mercury, creating a shimmering underworld. Was it symbolic? Or did it serve a function we no longer understand? And how did they get mercury in that quantity, centuries before industrial mining? Other temples carry echoes of civilizations we've lost track of. In Peru, the megalithic walls of Sacsayhuaman zigzag across the hillside, each block weighing as much as 200 tons. Local myths claim they were built by gods, not humans. Mainstream archaeology says Inca builders shaped them. But here's the problem, even with diamond-tipped saws, cutting such stones today would leave marks. These walls? They're polished smooth, edges so precise they could slice paper. It almost feels like the builders weren't just fighting against time, they were building with time. Designing monuments that would not only survive, but speak across thousands of years. But what message were they leaving? Let's pause here. If you're enjoying this journey, tap that like button, it tells the algorithm you want more stories like this. Now, back to the riddle. Some historians argue temples were more than places of worship. They were knowledge banks. Structures built to encode mathematics, astronomy, and engineering in stone. At Egypt's Karnak temple, the columns map out the exact distance between Earth and the Sun, knowledge science supposedly rediscovered millennia later. At Chichen Itza, during the equinox, the temple casts a shadow that slithers like a serpent down the staircase. Was it just spectacle, or a way to mark time so precisely that farmers knew the exact moment to plant and harvest? But here's where the mystery deepens. Many of these temples show damage, not from age, but from cataclysms. Signs of fire, scorching, and even melting stone. At certain sites in India and Peru, granite appears vitrified, glassified, as if exposed to intense heat, hotter than a volcanic eruption. What could have caused that? Natural disasters? Or something else lost to history? Think about it. If temples were designed to outlast time, maybe they were also designed to outlast disaster. To hold on to truths we'd one day forget. Civilizations vanish. Empires collapse. But stone remembers. Which raises the bigger question, were these builders trying to speak to us? To say, we were here, and we knew something you've forgotten? Every time archaeologists peel back a new layer, whether it's a hidden tunnel under Teotihuacan or a secret chamber in the Great Pyramid, the line between myth and history blurs. Maybe that's why so many legends describe gods or sky beings teaching humans how to build. Not because they were literal, but because the knowledge itself seemed superhuman. So, here's the thought I'll leave you with, If these temples really did outsmart time, maybe their survival isn't the mystery at all. Maybe the real question is, what knowledge did they carry through time that we still haven't unlocked? And what if the answers aren't lost, just waiting for us to finally understand? This is just the beginning. Share your thoughts below. What do you think these builders knew that we don't? And if you're curious for more hidden stories like this, make sure to subscribe. The past still has secrets, and we're just starting to hear them.